Alright, well, it's morning. It's starting to lighten up. I'm on the west side, so the mountains are blocking the sun a little bit. But I'm gonna be going pretty soon. I don't think I'm gonna hang around here until the museum opens. I think I'm just gonna go and try and get some trails done and go back the way I came and then come back up this way, stop here and go to the museum, and then keep going on to Reading and head back. I think that'll work out. So this is Manzanita Lake. Such a nice little quiet park. Oh, there's deer here. Yeah, I was gonna bring my kayak and go out on the lake a little bit, but it is quite cold and it's not like I could explore too much of it. It's pretty small. But yeah, it's cool that I got to hang out here. So first stop of the day, this is Hot Rock, which is one of the chunks that was blown out of the volcano when it erupted in 1915. And they called it Hot Rock because they said it was still like boiling off steam within 40 hours of it landing here. Big old chunk of basalt, I believe. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, first checkpoint of the day, one that I actually get to check off out of my book, is Kings Creek Falls. This one, it says it's 2 hours, but one of the guys that I bumped into a couple times yesterday, he said it was only an hour. So we'll see if there's any truth to that. And we're just gonna be following along Kings Creek here, and then there's actual larger falls once you get farther out. Yeah, still pretty chilly, so keeping moving will be good for keeping me warm. This is one of the vistas on the way out to Kings Creek. So I'll be going down over here, down towards there, and then I'll be able to look in to the falls here. All right, well, I'm down at the bottom now. That's where I was looking down from earlier. And it sounds like getting pretty close to Kings Creek. Yep, back on it again. There's the falls up that way. The actual falls are down here a little ways, so I'll keep going. Well, I'm sure you can tell I made it. This is Kings Creek Falls. Wow. The map I was using didn't have elevation lines, so I couldn't see how big of a drop it was. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. This is as far as I'm gonna go down this trail. I'm gonna head back up and figure out where to go next. This is the trail back up. It's a one-way loop, so you're supposed to only go up this way. It's so narrow. All right, well, I'm at my next stop. I'm gonna try and summit Mount Lassen. I think I can do it. Only one way to find out. So right now, I'm probably at around 9,000 feet. Lassen's somewhere over 10,000. Oh, there's a couple people. You could probably not even see them on there. But they're going up that ridge. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna take a lot of breaks. But I can do this. We're getting there. Still a ways to go, but we're getting there. Here's looking down towards Lake Helen. There's Emerald Lake, just poking out to the right. Sulphur Works down that way. That's where I'll head afterwards, but still got a ways to go. I think I'm about a little over a mile from the top, so I'm around halfway. Keep going. That's my car all the way down there by the sign. I'm up at the crags now. Not too far to go. Half a mile away. So close. All right. I'm at the end of the main trail and at one of the peaks. But the trail does continue. A trail does continue to the actual peak. And that's where I'm going. This is the actual crater of Lassen Peak. All of that's solidified lava from the last explosion. It's still pretty snowy up here too, as you can tell. This is so amazing. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. That little hump down there, right there, that cinder cone, that's the one I climbed yesterday. That was 750 feet total from the base of that. Today I did 2,000. So crazy. Well, I did it. I'm the highest point around. The next tallest thing around here is Mount Shasta. Absolutely incredible. I really never thought I'd be able to do this. So this is really something. Just look at those switchbacks going down. Whew. Shouldn't be as bad, but it's still gonna be a tough trek down. I'll get there though. Hello. What are you doing? House cleaning. Almost at the bottom now. I really can't believe that I did that. That's not even the top that you can see from here. Oh my gosh. Check that off the bucket list. All right, I can officially check it off. Oh, horrible, but I did it. So this is the Sulphur Works area. This is kind of like Yellowstone, where they've got geysers and probably paint pots and stuff like that. I'll be stopping here after I go to the visitor center. So I'll check this out. Shouldn't take too long. All right, well, I'm walking around Sulphur Works now. I don't know how much you can actually walk to. It seems like it's just this corridor here right along the road. Still cool though. There's this one right next to the road. Yeah. Check that out. It is kind of like the paint pots at Yellowstone. It smells like farts. So, like this says, this area is kind of like Crater Lake in that it's an old volcano that blew its top and imploded. So right now I'd be near the center of Mount Tahama. And Broke Off Mountain up there that I saw earlier. Kind of looks like what the Crazy Horse statue was built out of. That would be sloping near the top. It'd be around 1,100 feet, so it'd be a bit taller than Lassen. Pretty cool. All right, depending on how quickly I do this, this might be the last stop for the day. This is Bumpass Hell, which is one of the most active areas in terms of the springs and everything, kind of like Sulphur Works, but it's a ways out, so it'll probably take a couple hours round trip, but I have been going faster than the average for some reason. I don't know why. So we'll see if I can make up time and if I'll have enough time left over to head to the Loomis Museum. I doubt it, but it'd be nice. It'd be cool to check it off. The views from this park are just astonishing. I've made it to Bumpass Hell. I'll get a better view once I'm closer, but it looks a lot like Yellowstone. All right, well, this is Bumpass Hell. Wow. It is like a mini Yellowstone. That's pretty cool. So that, throwing up chunks of mud, that is the big boiler, which is the hottest feature of the park. That thing's really ripping. It's crazy how many of these there are, all just dumping out steam. This is so cool. All right, I think this spot showcases the size of Mount Tahama. So that is Mount Conard over there. That's Broke Off Mountain, Mount Diller. Those formed the base of the mountain. That's so cool. I'm gonna miss this park so much. This has been such an incredible experience. All right, one last stop. I'm already on my way back and I'm outside of the park, but as I was at the Loomis Visitor Center, the guy there recommended I stop at Subway Cave, which is a lava tube that is over here. And I wanted to check it out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So yeah, this is just an old chamber that lava used to run through, probably to or from Lassen or Mount Tahama. All right, well, just walking through the cave now. I don't know how far back it goes. My phone can see better than I can. Just say, it's one of the plaques talking about it. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, I see, okay. So there is another way out. Ooh, creepy. I have to say, I don't like doing this alone. I already know that my mother is going to have a fit seeing that I did this by myself. There were a couple other vehicles here. I passed a group coming out. But this is pretty cool and also quite unnerving. Okay, I can already see the end. Yeah, there it is. Oh, this must have been a cave-in section. There's another map here. Huh. Wow. This is cool. Pretty neat final stop for this trip. Awesome. There's Lassen, way off in the distance. Oh, man. This trip really was something. I had so much fun. Just a random trip that I just wanted to put together. I figured I was so close to Lassen that I might as well make a weekend out of it. So this was so worth it. I'm so glad I did this.